It's like my puppy turning around in circles until he gets really tempted. He turns this way, he turns that way.
Hi, this is Casey Good Times. I'm Connie Whitlock.
I'm Delinda Culbreth. Hi, everybody.
It's good to have you again this week. We just started, a week or two ago with Casey Good Times, and we're here to just chat about Kansas City and whatever comes up, right?
Yep, whatever we're going to be talking about today. So, well, I don't know. It's what, the 4th?
I know, I've been writing checks, and I'm like, is it the 3rd? Is it the 4th? Is it... What year is it?
What year are we in?
What year are we in? 2016, 2017?
Exactly.
You know how you always, yeah.
I do.
For
I know.
about 3 months, it'll be 2016, and then I'll get 2017 down.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
what happens, so.
Well, one of the things that I think a lot of people are talking about right now is New Year's resolutions. So I was just reading some article online today. It was so interesting. I've never really been a big person about New Year's resolutions. Is that something that you do? I mean,
My New Year's resolutions are always emotional.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to be a people pleaser anymore. Or, you know what I'm saying?
I do.
They're always emotional. They're never physical. They're emotional.
Well, this article was really interesting because a lot of people, like you mentioned, want to do it about their weight. They want to get healthy. They want to eat better, lose weight, go to the gym.
I want to get sane.
Right, and so that's what a lot of them are about. But what I thought was so interesting about it was only 4 in 10 people actually make resolutions.
4 in 10.
4 in 10.
Okay.
And of those, 2/3 of them actually will stick to it for, guess how long?
2 days? 2 weeks? 2 months?
1 month.
1 month, okay.
And then after that, they did another statistic. After 6 months, it drops to just above 40%.
Oh my goodness.
I
Well,
know.
my husband, or I think it was Rick, I can't remember who it was that said this, that they wanted to open a business that basically for 1 month was a workout center, and then it turned into a bar.
There you go. I love it. It's awesome.
It's like,
I love it.
There you go. You
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So anyway, but you know what's really exciting this year?
I think I know what you're going to say, but go ahead.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I know.
Our town. 2 years ago, it was the Royals, and
Mhm.
it could be the Chiefs this year.
I know. I'm so excited. My husband is one of those diehard Chief fans that he doesn't like it when they lose, but he's never been unloyal.
Your husband doesn't like it when anybody loses or he loses.
But he is a diehard Chiefs fan, so he's so excited right now.
I found some tidbits on the
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs. I love this table now because I got information on it. Andy Reid was the coach when they won the Super Bowl in 1970.
In 1970.
So he was a lot younger back then. It was their 10th season, but their 7th season in the AFC.
I know, that's pretty cool.
Yep, and they won against the Minnesota Vikings. But did you know before they were Kansas City Chiefs, they were Dallas Texans?
I did not know that, actually.
Yep, that should be in our Did You Know segment.
Did you know? Did you know? Whole thing
I
about
love
the
those
Chiefs.
segments. Those are fun.
They are.
So those are just a little tidbit.
I know.
And I met one of the coaches,
You did.
Duke, and he was in Pleasant Hill. He comes up to me. He taught me how to play football with little rocks. It was really cool.
Maybe he needs to teach me.
I know. We should. I wish we could interview him or
I know,
something.
that-
Maybe we can.
We can bring him
Yeah.
in.
He showed me his ring. He goes, see? And I'm like,
What was his ring?
It was a Super Bowl ring.
Oh.
I know.
That's
It was
awesome.
really cool. I mean, I wasn't know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
So
love it.
anyway, so I hear that you have a topic to talk about. It's
I
interesting.
do. I'm so excited. Okay, so I think we mentioned in one of the other segments is that I'm not originally from Kansas City. But I love the city and I'm wanting to learn more and more about it. I am originally from the East Coast, so Washington, D.C. is hometown for me. So there's a newspaper, which some of you may have heard of, called the Washington Post. And I know you're probably thinking, why are you talking about the Washington Post on a Kansas City segment? Well, this is why. Because they produce this list every year since 1978 called The List. This is the 2017 list. And the list is really cool because it's the ins and the outs. So what was in 2016 is now out in 2017, and this is whole big list. And Kansas City made the list as in. I know, right?
Woo!
So that's a big deal. Kansas City is in. Atlanta is out.
And we're in.
Kansas City is
so,
in.
why are we in? Why do you think we're in?
Well, I actually have to cheat a little bit because I wrote down the Kansas City Star to give them props because this was from their article.
Okay.
Kansas City Star thinks that the reason why we are in this year is because of the surge development of downtown, like the new streetcar line, and all the development that's going on.
It is kind of going. I even saw that in the North Kansas City area, they're going to be putting more restaurants like in, warehouses.
Yeah.
Old warehouses.
Cool.
Just heard that on the news.
And so we're definitely developing and making our city a better place, which I'm very excited about. Talking about the spectacular event bookings that they're doing at the Sprint Center and the Kaufman Performing Arts Center.
Oh, I love the Kaufman.
I know, I do too. Of course, every time they come to our stadiums, both stadiums, the Royal Stadium and the Chiefs Stadium, all the national TV crews just rave about how wonderful our stadiums are. So that's another thing we're getting a lot of spotlight.
So we're in, and I was looking at that list when you sent it to me, and I'm like, succulent manicures.
Oh, okay.
They're out. So I'm a pianist, so that's a really good thing. And green thumbs are in. Which is good for Kansas City because we're kind of rural-ish.
Okay.
Unfortunately for me, everything dies when I.
Me too.
But what's sad though is food trucks are out.
Food trucks are out.
Yeah.
But what's in?
It says sidewalk carts.
So what's
the difference?
Okay. What's the difference?
Oh, the food's not on the street anymore. It's on the sidewalk. I don't know.
Is it in a truck though on the sidewalk?
Is it on? That's a good
Maybe
question.
that's the difference because the food truck is on wheels and drives around.
Well, a cart has to have wheels.
But it's not driving in a truck, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, but they have to put it in a truck to go home. I don't know.
Maybe it's not a food truck.
Getting a cat is out.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I have a
I
cat.
know, I do too. But sharing your dog is in.
Sharing your
Dog
dog. What does that
sharing.
mean?
Tell me what that is, Kansas City.
Sharing your dog.
Sharing your dog.
I'm not sharing my dog.
I'm not sharing. I don't have a dog to share. And you don't have to share your dog. Thank you very much. You can keep your dog. Every once in a while, you can run in my yard.
Awesome.
Okay. So anyway, I thought that was interesting.
It was. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely. I like that.
Okay.
So we made the list, guys.
Yay.
That's awesome.
So call to action.
yes,
Kansas City.
we want you to send us information.
Yes.
What do we want them to send us this
Specific
time?
information. What
Yes.
about your soup?
So this is the soup season,
Soup.
right? And you might think this is strange, but
Yum.
everybody's eating soup. I love soup.
I love
And there's
soup, too.
all kinds of soup.
I love my grandma's potato soup.
You do. She makes it really good. I've had it. It's really good. So we want them to do what with their soup? We want them to have.
Whoa!
We want them to take a picture
of you and your soup.
you and your soup.
in Kansas City.
But
So,
tell us
what kind of soup
what kind of soup it is
and where you are.
and where you are.
It could be a restaurant,
Yes.
or it could be at your house.
It could be at your house because some people I know don't like soups at restaurants. They only like their own soup, and that's okay. But if you're at your house, please tell us what neighborhood you're in.
Oh, that would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
What neighborhood you're in. I mean, you don't have to say what street.
Right. We're
You
just
know,
like,
the vicinity. Are
Exactly.
you in Lee Summit?
yes, are you?
Marlboro?
Right, we talked about before, and
Hyde Park?
Westport. Where are you?
Yeah,
at your
yeah,
home with
yeah.
your soup.
Not your address. We don't need
No,
to know where you
no.
live. Unless you want to invite us over for soup.
And how do we want them to send this picture to us?
On our Facebook page.
On our Facebook page, which is
On KC
on
Metro.
KC Metro. So if you don't have a Facebook, you can send
It's
it to us.
facebook.com/on KC Metro.
There you go. And so we would love for you to send your pictures because we want to put them out there and let everybody see them, right?
Yep. And
Yes.
so we need to go have some soup.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to have some soup.
I am
so
too.
time to go, Kansas City.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, it's been good to be with you.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Casey, good times.
Bye.